Boy, you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Bromigos podcast.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
What's up, people? Welcome. Hey, how's it going? How's your day going? You chilling? You doing? Smoking a blunt? Smoke a joint? Smoke a bowl? Something? Smoke something? Sip something? Do something? You know what I'm saying? Here we are, the Bromigos podcast. It's your boy. I didn't even hear what you said because I was so into that. You said crack? Oh my lord! Hey, smoke some crack. Fuck it. If that's what you into, do some crack. Whatever.
I mean,
just don't do too much of it.
Hey, listen,
Ronald
Reagan would be proud. Ronald Reagan would be proud.
Fuck Ronald Reagan. We fucked up everything.
It's funny I said that, but apparently Colombian cocaine is back. I swear to God, I read an article.
Sound like you've been doing some bumps.
Colombian cocaine is back, apparently. Okay, apparently niggas is rocking it up again. You know, there's some battles going on.
Shout out to Colombian cocaine. Shout out to Colombian cocaine. Yes.
It's the best kind.
How
about we bring the 80s back?
Nah, we not done. We this is the intro, man.
Hold on, my whole house is shaking.
I'm saying, how about we introduce ourselves? That's what
we got a house shaking. Hold on, hold.
Shaking. We got an earthquake live here on the
shit,
Bromigos
Hoochie Man, good.
Let's go.
You straight? Oh shit! What the fuck?
Well,
Hoochie Man,
you know,
jail. Your house going to jail for that.
They money in the building. Colombian cocaine connoisseur over here.
First of all, how you just gonna go all out of order? Disrespecting the people.
What do you mean? I always go second. I always go second.
We didn't even say Panama Red yet, but you just gonna do what you want to do. See,
no, because you be coming in and then you like, hey, what's up, people? And then you start.
I know, man. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very good mood. I got my little dude with me. Y'all can't see him. I'm not gonna put him all for the internet.
Nah, come on, man. Where's your son at? Where's your son?
My little light skinned dude here. He was just here. You missed him.
Damn,
my little light skin. I got a light skin.
All right. Oh,
okay, so real quick before we continue, I am Panama Red, as you can tell. This is me.
I am Day Money, as I said, Colombian cocaine connoisseur. I'm sticking with that. I'm about to try some of that one day. Let's see what they was talking about. You know?
Yeah.
Freeway Ricky,
Ricky
Ricky made millions. You know?
Can we get through the introductions? Thank you.
I'm the Hoochie Man. The whole house was shaking because there were some low-flying fighter planes.
The fuck the Army doing all the way by you?
I don't know.
The Air Force, sir.
Our Air Force. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm the undercover brother, the only white boy down with the culture who doesn't need an N-word pass. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Matt, you gotta start letting other people say that one for you. No, those words are
we gonna have to give you that.
I think it's funny. I don't give a fuck, man.
I mean, we gave you the nigga card, but I don't know about the old.
I don't have no card. Listen, just because I get called, it doesn't mean I don't have a card. Okay.
Only white boy. What about Eminem? You don't think Eminem's down with the culture?
I mean, that's a good point.
He's the only one that can rhyme orange.
You got me.
I would, slightly adjust your tagline a little bit.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it for next time.
Episode
36, new tagline.
So check this out, right? The homophobes, they're out in droves. They're out there. They're really butthurt, the homophobes. So as we all seen the Bud Light commercial with the what was he, transgender individual? Was it transgender or drag? I'm not
sure if it was a commercial or not. I don't remember it being a commercial. I was, if I may interject on the subject.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was told by a friend of mine in podcasting who was also tweeting about it. And I didn't know what was going on because all I saw was people like hitting Bud Light with bats, shooting Bud Light with weapons. I'll get to that in a minute. And I asked him what was up. And he said, because it was a trans person's 1 year of transitioning, Bud Light gave them, her, I don't know what the fucking proper tagline is or pronouns, whatever the fuck. They gave them a customized can with their face on it. And apparently, all the conservative white motherfuckers lost their goddamn minds. Like I said, motherfuckers. Kid Rock goes on Twitter or posts some fucking video on social media, and he has a semi-automatic fucking submachine gun, I think it looked like, and he's just firing at cases of Bud Light. He empties a whole clip.
Which is very, very funny because there is a picture circulating the internet of Kid Rock from 2003, where he's taking a pic. He drank some Bud Light next to a drag queen. So what that tells me is his outrage is selective and convenient, right? So it's like, I'm going to be mad along with these other stupid ass dumb white folk. Now that ain't for all white folk, because all of y'all ain't stupid and dumb, obviously. Just the one, and the colored folk that are homophobic, because you're the colored folk of all races.
Yeah, we are way worse. We are way worse. We are way
100%.
You are way worse.
We are way worse.
100%.
Yo, way more religious
Niggas don't know
about
how to.
that than white people.
Niggas, you put your arm around the shoulder. Niggas, don't be touching me like that, bro. Like, hey, calm down, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I'm comfortable with my sexuality. You know, let me kiss you. Keep talking. You keep acting that way. You know what I'm saying, for real. Like, to get off topic real quick. Anytime someone gets real uncomfortable with their sexuality, I just pretend to be real gay. Like, fuck it, you're uncomfortable. I'm comfortable, bro. I don't give a fuck.
No, you know what, Mike? I love that you said that, because yesterday one of my boys, he was on some shit. On some shit. He was like, yo, why you looking at me, man? Yo, why you put your arm around me like that, dog? And I'm like, bro, yo, shut up before I suck your dick right now.
Whoa. All right.
Right now. I'll pull your fucking pants down.
Whoa. Well, it ain't June yet. It ain't June yet. But
It ain't
You know,
June yet.
thing is, then they stop. They're like,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that? It's like,
Yeah.
obviously I'm not gonna do this shit, but why you
It shuts them up real quick, doesn't it?
it does shut them on real quick. Does shut them on real
Shut up
quick.
before I
It really
suck your dick.
does.
Like, what?
It really does.
What did he say?
Like, what do you mean by that? Exactly. Keep pushing.
But back to the topic. It's just, so whatever. There's a commercial clip, whatever it is, of a individual that's circulating that has Bud Light. People are uncomfortable about it. I don't understand why they're uncomfortable. What I find to be worse is all the people using bats. I mean, first of all, let's clarify. Bud Light is trash, as is most American beer. If it's not craft beer, most of the time, 99.9 of that shit is garbage. If I offend you, good. Because I just don't give a fuck, in the words of Eminem. Because, bro, drink. You're an adult. Drink better alcohol. There are better choices of beer, wine, liquor. Do yourself a service and get something better. But
stop drinking White Claws and Happy Dads.
White Claws is for women, bro.
Nah, White Claws is for fucking frat boys on a fucking Saturday, with the Saturdays is for the boys fucking flag at their frat house. Man.
Wait, hold on.
They be
What kind of
drinking
frat
that,
boys?
yeah.
Because we got black frat boys too now, and Hispanic frat boys. So let's be more specific to the demographic.
I mostly see white people with the White
Okay,
Claws.
because
I
tried.
those-
So I tried White Claw once, and yeah, never again. I was like, what the fuck is this water flavored alcohol bullshit?
But that's what Bud Light tastes like. That's literally fucking
water
liquid
flavored
water.
alcohol. I'm crying.
Bud Light's
son.
got a funky
Like,
after
what is
with
this
bread.
shit? I'm like, am I supposed to be hydrating? Am I not supposed to hydrate? Like, what is this?
Wait,
My body was
so then what's the go-to liquor for you then, Matt? I'm curious.
Whiskey.
Yeah, what's the go-to liquor?
Give me a fucking bottle of whiskey. I'm a happy camper. That's all I need.
Yeah,
kind of whiskey?
You don't remember?
Fuck. It depends on the. It really depends on.
That's
the
a good
brand.
answer, Matthew. That's a
Okay,
good
I
answer,
respect
Matthew.
it.
And I was hoping you would say that,
Respect it.
because it does depend. It does.
Gucci man,
Like-
Gucci man. What's your favorite liquor?
I don't really drink that much, but
Yeah.
Don't say Bud Light.
no, not Bud Light. I tried it like a few weeks ago, but I just had a
Don't
funky
say
aftertaste.
anything light for that matter. All
Mhm.
that
No,
shit.
Yeah,
uh-uh.
light anything.
Coors
is
Light,
not
Light,
Bud
bad.
light
Light,
beer
Miller
is
Lite.
trash. Listen,
Hard.
if you are getting upset
Hard.
on social
Rock
media,
hard. Stiff.
what?
Hard. Huh?
Who's stiff? You stiff?
What are we talking about, though?
What?
I
He
thought
said
we were
I got
talking
gray,
about
I got
liquor.
gray sweatpants on, but I'm not stiff. I promise.
Okay, I know we were being real comfortable with our sexuality, but I'm just saying. Wait a minute. Hey, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm stiff. I'm hard. Like, what?
Yo, we were talking about
I-
liquor.
God.
Yo,
But-
Mike, what you be fucking with, man? Because I know you drink a lot. Because I know now you're out in Germany. I'm sure you're drinking more beer than anything. But like liquor wise, what's your shit?
It all depends where I'm at and the kind of the mood that I'm in. Sometimes I'll take a nice aged bourbon. You know, I got like this bottle of aged bourbon that
Good
I
answer.
drink. I'll drink whiskey. Like lately, my thing has been making an old fashioned. I'm really enjoying that right now. If I go out to party or whatever, I'll have like a Captain Morgan and Coke or gin and tonic, you know, preferably Bombay Sapphire. So it really all depends on what, like, or like as you guys saw, I sent you guys a I was at the the spring Volksfest last week, and they have this thing called the Moss, which is, I think, if I'm not wrong, it's like a liter of beer. I may be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm almost sure it's like a liter of beer. I had me like 7 of those. So I was feeling nice.
I just
And
want to say Mike makes one of the best old fashions.
7 liters of beer?
Yeah, I was
By
doing
yourself?
some, yeah.
How are you alive?
How are you alive?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's like
I don't know if
that's
it's a good
like
answer.
drinking. That's literally drinking 3.5 like big bottles of soda from the supermarket.
Yeah, you know, that's what we do at the fest. You get on tables and you jump around and you,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah, big
No.
motherfucker. I ain't a little nigga,
No,
so you
there's
know.
one thing. It is anything in this world that scares me more than cops. It's drunk white people. So I'm good.
No, bro, not over here. Not over here. Over here, it's a little different. Over here, it's almost especially in that environment, it's almost like for example, Oktoberfest. The first time, and I'm getting off a topic, but I just wanted to tell you. First time I went to Oktoberfest, it was a good time, but it wasn't that great. You know, I was with a lady at the time, and you know, I was trying to keep it civilized. But the second time I went, I had the whole lederhosen get up on, and I somehow managed to get into one of these tents. I don't know how. I was drunk, so I can't really tell you. I was drunk even before I went in the fucking thing. And then I get in there and I'm at this table and there's Germans on one side and Italian people on the other. And they're like, "Oh, you are American?" Yeah. And I'm like, "Yes, I'm American. What's up, man? I came here to drink." "Oh, yes, let's get you a mask." "What? I'm hospital." And then all of a sudden, bro, pandemonium. I'm on this table. I thought the table was going to break, but I didn't give a fuck because I was just drunk. Germans know how to have a good time. They suck on a daily basis, most of them, because you know the weather sucks, so that makes them miserable. But when it comes to partying, these motherfuckers know how to have a good time. Man, they cheap every other time during the week, but when it comes to drinking, "Do you want a beer?" "Yes." "Yeah, you want a beer?" They will get you beer. You are going to drink. You can fuck their sister. Like it's great. Great way to stay in shape, man.
Yo!
So
Yo!
you're acting like this is the first time he said shit like this. He's told us many times that people have.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
They go crazy
you want
over
to talk
there.
about some cucking, bro? Like that's something I've never done, but I know I got boys that have gone through this kind of thing with like men, like people have hit them up, like couples, like, "Yeah, I want to see you fuck my wife," and I'm like, "Did you do it?" Like I was interested. Like I went right to the point. Like, "Did you do it?" He's like, one of my boys actually did it. He's like, it was the dude just watched, and then he said he stopped because the dude started like stroking his meat and shit, and that was like a little weird. Which I don't give a fuck how comfortable you are with your sexuality. You look up from beating cheeks, and another man is stroking his meat. You know, it's a little much.
It's a little
I
sus,
think it's time
but
for me to go.
That's a boner killer.
yeah, right. But
But,
anyway, back on the topic really quick. So I want to make a point about something with
Make this point, Matthew. Go on.
because I come to realize that there's a lot of people, specifically conservatives, that make fun of the liberals for being outlandish with their outrage and making a big fuss about things that more or less don't matter to most of us, let's say.
Yeah.
And now here we are in the last week, conservatives are all up in arms about this fucking Bud Light thing. And it goes to show, at least in my opinion, that they're no different from each other. It's just they're two sides of the same coin. That's literally all it is. That's the point I want to make.
You know, I think the problem is though, for real, especially now, I feel like no one can have an opinion anymore. You know, you can't have an opinion. Like you can't have an individual opinion or idea that's specific to your thinking, right?
Yeah.
Every idea, every opinion you have has to coincide with one side or the other. And if it doesn't, then you're like part of the anomaly, and you're like a radical, you know. Your points don't really align with either side. No one's really going to listen to you. You might make it a very valid point, but because your ideas, you know, aren't along the same wavelengths as a conservative liberal, no one's fucking with it. Because at the very least, at the very bottom of it, all Bud Light did was send a person a personalized can of beer. That's all it was. But conservatives turned into, in some way, shape, or form, they turned it into like a personal issue on their end. Like, how could you do this to us? It's like, we give you our money and you're going to give this thing that we don't agree with, their lifestyle and how they decide to portray themselves in public and their gender and their sexuality and everything between, because we don't agree with them. We're going to shit on you.
Yeah.
Supporting them. That
but
doesn't make any sense.
Two things, right? So one, there's a mass videos around circulating the internet right now, as Matt stated, of people shooting up their cans of beer and hitting their cans of Kid Rock's an idiot. Fuck him. He's irrelevant. Like, when's the last time Kid Rock put out a fucking hit to begin with?
I just found out Kid Rock was a rapper last week. I swear to God.
I wouldn't even classify him as a rapper. Like,
I thought he did rock. I've never heard his music before, but I thought he did rock music.
I didn't
know he was a rapper.
I heard some songs, but
he was part of that like rock.
Limp Bizkit type of deal.
Yeah, like a Limp Bizkit type of deal.
Can someone name me 5 Kid Rock hits?
No, I can't name you one.
I can't name you 5, but I can name you like maybe 2 or 3. But that's it.
I only got them Sweet Home Alabama.
But
all summer long.
My thing is, that's right.
That's
him.
Yeah, all summer long.
I know that song.
Ba with the ba, whatever the fuck, however the fuck you say that.
I don't know.
You'd have to look.
Is that the bone with the bone?
That one. That
shit.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his song too.
So, and my thing is, first of all, these people are fucking idiots because you're wasting your money. Like, you went to get your fucking piss water, and then you're gonna throw away your piss water. I mean, if anyone, they should be angry at it. Should be angry at themselves for purchasing that shit. Like, you're like
You're gonna pay the company you're mad at to get the product that they gave to the person that you don't agree with in the first place.
But here, and the thing is, it's not like these are college kids who are angry. Like, these are grown ass men
50s.
That are, first of all, why are you a grown ass man drinking like a fucking freshman?
You have kids. You have kids.
Like, I know you have kids. Yourself. Like, what's wrong with you, dude?
I know he has kids.
Like, you're mad at the fucking transsexual or transgender drinking that shit, but you're fucking drinking like a 12-year-old. Like, drink actual liquor, you fuck. Like, get real alcohol. What is wrong with you, bro?
And the other thing is, why would you put it on social media? You are going to be clowned.
They want it for clicks.
Well, yeah, they want it for clicks, but that's because they want their little echo chamber to agree with them. Like, there is a thread of probably hundreds of fucking videos like this on Twitter. And I'm like, why would you put this on social media? Who gives a fuck? Like,
because they're idiots.
Exactly. They're idiots.
I think you know what I think? I got it. I got the perfect solution. I have the perfect solution. There should be a setting on every single social media app, right? Where you're about to make a post, right? And then a timer starts. You get a 15-minute timer. 15 minutes is long enough for you to look at your post, think about it, sit there, relax, and be like, this is some bullshit. I probably shouldn't post this. Or, hey, it's just still cool. I'm going to post it.
Oh, is that the photo you were talking about?
There we go.
That's Kid Rock drinking fucking piss water, right? With a drag queen. So this is what I mean about selective outrage, because the conservative masses are fucking up in arms over this shit. Kid Rock wants to join the bull. Like, yo, all them conservative fucks. Like, I got nothing against conservatives as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because people are entitled to their entitled to their political views. But most of them can just suck my ball sack, bro. Like, for real. I don't understand with just letting people live their life that they want to live and leaving them the fuck alone. Like, you're not into that shit, cool. You don't want your kids subjected to that shit, fine. Then homeschool the motherfuckers. But you can't be like, no, as a whole, we're going to do what you the fuck want to do. Because you know what? I think fucking religion is stupid. You believe in something that you can't see, feel, or hear, right? None of it is factual. But you know what? I can't be like, hey, you shouldn't say or do or act this way. That's my personal beliefs. But it doesn't mean I get to dictate what everyone else does. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of fucking these far left liberals who want to hand out everything and give everybody every fucking thing. And I'm sick of conservatives who want to put in their, like, bro, it's 1862, my man. Like, come up with the times, man. Get with the fucking times. It's that simple. I just don't understand why. And then they gotta be, why does it have to be white people? Shit.
Every
White
time.
people, listen, for people like me, like the undercover brother, it's really hard to defend these white people sometimes, man. Like, this is one of those times
And
where
me.
I will,
Don't
and
worry
you,
about me.
yeah, and you, and the hoochie man. Like, it's really hard for us to defend these people because it's like there's nothing to defend. So we just kind of join everyone else and clown them religiously because it's hilarious. The whole thing is so stupid. It's funny.
Me personally, I don't claim to be them. I'm just my own.
Oh, I
It's
stopped
comedy.
claiming to be them forever ago.
Like, even when you believe like conservatives and their religious views, okay. I wonder what they think of the Dalai Lama. I wonder what they think about that. I'm really, really, really curious. It's
Jared Fogel's punching the air right now. That should have been me.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yo, hey, yo, wait a minute. Yo, nah, but he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
That's crazy.
Right? Oh my God. Yeah, and did you all see the I saw it on TikTok.
One way or another, those kids are gonna get a foot long. I'm sorry, I had to get that one in there. Go ahead.
Wow.
But
you are really comfortable with your sexuality today, eh?
It's nothing to do. What does that have to do with anything? I mean, we all know what he was doing.
That's just weird, bro. What
y'all know what he was doing.
Little kid gonna get a foot long? Like, why?
Is this Jeffrey Epstein's island? Goddamn.
Damn, we're just going all at it today. Donald Trump, baby, I blame him. I blame Donald Trump. I will forever blame Donald Trump.
Don't blame me. Blame the radical left.
Hey man, just like small off topic. Don't you think it's crazy? This man was like literally just indicted the other day, and he's at a fucking
UFC
match 2 nights ago. That's crazy to me. Who else? What other race? What other person could do that on this earth? Literally not be handcuffed.
Nope.
Voluntarily go to court. Go have a seat. Go. But this trial hasn't even started yet. I don't even think they picked a jury yet. Nothing. This man got indicted the other day, and he's still allowed to walk free and go to a damn MMA fight.
This might sound wild, and I'm not defending Trump by any means. When I say this, I think he's going to beat the charges. To be honest with you,
we all know he's going to beat the charges. We know
it's such a waste of time. Like, this whole thing is a waste of fucking time.
The thing is,
as we talk about liberals and conservatives, I'm glad Mike brought that point up beforehand. Don't you think it's kind of stupid how people are kind of getting crazy overall, like the smallest pieces of this whole case? Like, yes, everybody knows what Donald Trump has done over the course of his career. We know he's a racist.
Yeah, like,
we know he skipped out on his taxes, all this, like every other rich white politician, rich white person ever. We know this. Yep. But the thing that I'm getting kind of annoyed about is that there's so many people, and it's mostly liberal people, who are like, I can't believe they're not handcuffing him. This is a disgrace to the American judicial system. It's like,
first of all, stupid.
Why does that matter?
For real. And then it's like, you do know he's a former president, right? So regardless of what you feel about the man, he's still a former president. And therefore, we can't just handcuff him. Like, we have to tread lightly with this situation. It sets a bad precedent. If you just, I'm sorry, at the end of the day, he's Donald Trump, and I haven't agreed with a lot of shit that he's said and done, but he's still a former president, whether you like it or not. And therefore, to a certain extent, should be respected as such. I do, however, believe if he would just shut the fuck up and ride off into the sunset, people would leave him the fuck alone. Really. People are talking about, oh, this is a witch hunt. No, this ain't no witch hunt. There's actual evidence. Because if there wasn't, they wouldn't be going after him the way they are.
I've never heard of a president taking confidential documents home with him to his house where he lives, not the White House, taking them from the White House to his private compound.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Now,
that's
allegedly,
suspicious.
Now, allegedly, at least from his words, and I can't confirm or deny this, that other presidents have done it. Obviously, Biden has also done it because the fucking conservative media outlets made a big deal about that when they found out that they just had the documents all over the place out in the open.
That's weird. That's
Conservative
weird.
media outlets just now they're on some tit for tat shit. Like they're encouraging tit for tat. Let's go after every former president. Oh, let's go after Obama. Let's go like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Let's go after Marjorie Taylor Greene's
I
dumb,
can't stand
stupid, retarded,
Yeah.
crazy.
Hunter, you don't
racist
speak a lot.
bitch
I
ass.
need to hear your thoughts on Marjorie Taylor Greene. I need to hear your thoughts.
I think she's a bimbo.
I need.
It's bro. When
She's
when
also very
shut up,
hypocritical.
light skinned nigga. I need to hear the. I need let the white man speak.
She's very hypocritical too. Like
100%.
she's bad.
100%.
She has a punchable face too. Like I can't even lie. She's got like a punchable face. It looks like a donkey's face. Like
She compared Donald Trump to God. I don't care how you feel about religion. I'm not a religious person at all. Okay, I'm not. I'll never claim to be. Okay, is there a God? I don't know. Jesus exists? I don't know. Never seen him. Never met him. Never shook his hand. Only see some paintings. But I tell you this: I think it's fucking ridiculous that you compare someone of the likings of Donald Trump. I feel like that sometimes, there are certain people in this world that we're like, oh, he's a god. Kobe Bryant, he's a god. Bron, he's a god. Patrick Mahomes, god. I've never ever looked at Donald Trump's old lumpy ass and like, he's a god. Are you fucking kidding me?
There's nothing godly about the man.
But the fact that they're comparing God to Donald Trump, she also compared Jesus Christ to Donald Trump. And for someone who's conservative, and most white conservatives in our country are either white conservative Christians or they're Catholic, but mostly Christian, you're going to, I don't even know how to explain it, but I feel like that's
real quick, you do understand the difference, right? You do understand what you just said, how it works?
I do. No, what I'm saying
like if you're Catholic, you're Christian.
What I mean is that
okay, I just
conservatives are typically Christian. You got those white conservative Christians.
Okay, so Catholicism is being Catholic is the denomination. Christianity is the belief.
Yes.
So okay,
but it's just like you believe in Jesus, you believe in God, all that kind of stuff, right? Why would you compare something that's so important to you and so important to your religion like that to a situation like this? They're not even comparable. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right. Like for a religion that you follow, for you to use it in that light, because I guarantee if someone had compared imagine someone went on the internet and said that and compared Lil Nas X to Jesus Christ.
They'll lose their fucking mind.
Could you imagine conservative America?
They would lose their fucking mind because he's gay.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Come on, man.
It's funny you mentioned something like that. And I'm going to go a little bit off topic from the politics to go into music, because I saw last night, actually, before we started recording, Andrew Tate on Twitter had tweeted something about like Sam Smith and how Sam Smith's all dressed up like the devil and how people compare so-and-sos to the god, or in this case, he's comparing a lot of people in music, and you can probably make the same argument for like Lil Nas X too, to compare them to the devil as well, because they're talking about all these, according to some, I don't really give a shit because I don't listen to the music. According to some, they like all these devil imagery, all this devil, this and that. Like they're like the reincarnations of the devil spreading the message, blah, blah, blah. Like it's all bullshit, man. Who gives a fuck? Is it dumb? Do they look dumb as shit in a skimpy devil outfit on stage? Yes, they fucking do. They really look stupid. But
Sam Smith has been looking crazy lately.
He's a little out there.
I used to fuck with Sam Smith heavy.
I like his music.
He's a great singer, and he's got his music. He's got hits. He got his first
that
album.
Last one that he did is dope as fuck.
Yes, but his outfits are getting fucking ridiculous. Hunter, can you please pull up some pictures of Sam Smith? I gotta see this
now.
Oh, man,
yeah,
what it looks like now.
While he's doing that, I also want to ask you a question, because going back to Marjorie Taylor Greene, isn't she also the one that fell for that fake vaccine bullshit on Twitter?
Yeah, she fell for a Twitter account named Dr. P. Lysol. What a fucking idiot. She's a blonde too, so go figure. Holy fuck.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Dr. P. Lysol. Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene is such a she's such a bona fide idiot.
We
I
got
see a little
someone
man
creeping in the background.
See a little man in the back. See a little light skin back there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
My little
That's what I'm
man.
talking about.
Talking about him.
See people.
Hello.
There are some black dads that are in their kids' lives, and this is what we need. This is what we need. You see more of this.
Amen.
You see more of this. We need more black men having light skinned babies. So what happens?
Well, what is it? Mike did advocate for like guys like Nick Cannon doing that shit too. You know? He did advocate for him going to Sweden, fucking Swedish blonde chicks. In his words, they gonna be pretty too, man.
Mm-hmm. What I'm saying, man, light skinned kids, man, and they get all the girls. They get all the girls. It's just facts. It's just facts, man. We get all the ladies. All the ladies. Speaking of ladies,
I knew it.
Ladies.
Oh my god.
Ladies. Matt,
What's up?
No.
what's popping, man? What you been up to?
What do you mean what's
What
popping?
you been up to? What you been doing, man?
Oh fuck! I knew I was gonna have to atone for this at some point.
Yep. It's about that time.
I got a date on Sunday. I can tell you that much.
On a Sunday? Where the fuck y'all going? Church?
No,
he preach.
That.
You get your praise on.
No, that's the only day that the girl I'm going out with really has off because she's a waitress at a bar that I do a lot of events at, and I finally got the balls to ask her out like a week or two ago, and so that's what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah, boy.
Let me tell you something, Mike. Let me tell you something. This girl, she got a fat ass too.
We don't believe you. We need more people. Listen,
I see that shit every other Wednesday, man. I see it every other
proof,
Wednesday.
God damn it.
I will try and give you proof. I will do my best to give you proof.
Hey, man, I don't need proof. I want you to record yourself hitting it from the back, bro.
I just want you to.
I ain't putting that in the group chat. That shit's gonna be everywhere with you motherfuckers.
Bro, I just want you to get some head, man. You deserve it. You
fuck getting head, bro. I need you to stroke.
Listen, hold on a second.
Fucking 3-inch dick.
Weren't you the motherfucker? Weren't you the motherfucker? And we talked about this off a podcast, I think somewhere. Like it was off mic. How you were telling me that I should be the one not doing the same mistakes you did with just fucking every chick I see. Yes, you.
I said
yes,
that?
you. Yes, you said that. You think I'll remember this?
We have evidence.
My memory is my evidence. I was there for the conversation. I would think that happened.
Matthew.
Yes, Mike.
We're gonna disregard. If let's go under the pretense that I did say this.
Which you did.
We're gonna disregard. I must have had a moment of insanity when I said that, because you, sir, you want to talk about thirsty? You in the Sahara Desert right now with nothing. You need something. Okay. I need you to put yourself in something moist and sticky. Okay. Where it's leaking. It's so sticky and leaky that it's just dripping.
Your relationship with the pussy is like that Allstate commercial. Oh, you almost had it.
Which one?
Gotta be quicker than that.
Quicker. That's State Farm.
Right there.
Nope.
Motherfucker.
Nope. Damn, son. Damn. I mean, but real shit. What's she looking for, Matt? Is she looking for, how old is she?
I think she's in her 20s. She's working in a fucking bar as a waitress, so she's got to be in her 20s.
No, it depends. Hold on. 20s is different now, because if she's in her early 20s, she still want to party and shit. She's like mid-20s, they about ready to start, doing the serious fucking. Like, I hope for your sake, I hope she's in her early 20s. That's when they still doing the nasty shit and experimenting. When they start hitting their mid-20s, when they want to slow down and, you can hit it from the back, but don't pull my hair too hard type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where they start hitting, like, they don't, and then they don't get like that again until like their kids are like 17 and they work 9 to 5 and they need to squeeze you in right after dinner type shit. You need to go ahead.
Sound like you're talking from experience there.
I mean, motherfucker, I'm 38. What do you mean? Shit.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. We can't. It was Mike's birthday this past week, so it's like we can't even say he's 37 anymore. We gotta say he's 38.
See, I'm sorry, people. I'm on daddy duty. Okay, so my son is popping in every now and then because my son is a from what so it's a long story with why I've been in and out of his life and not by choice. That's a long story that I'm not going to put out here, but
He's not like the rest of you black dads. He's not like the rest of y'all.
Yeah, you other
he's
motherfuckers.
He's
Take
not
care of
gonna
your
leave his son
kids.
that when he signs his $1 million contract, he's gonna come back. He's not gonna do that. No,
Nah,
he's gonna help him train.
Oh, I've been teaching this little nigga how to fight too. He know how to fight now. He been all week. He been teaching how to fight. Cause fuck that shit. But he's a very affectionate child. So and I'm all for it because I'm an affectionate dad. So it's been wonderful. Little nigga tried to test me the other day though. God damn it. Let me tell you something. If y'all think about having kids, you might want to consider some shit first. These little motherfuckers will test you, bro. They will test you. So he likes to play his little Pokemon Go, right? That's what he likes to do. He's really into Pokemon right now. So I'm like, okay, I got to go buy you some sneakers anyway. Let's take your little Pokemon Go. You can collect all the Pokemon you fucking want. Cool. So I said, but listen, you got to watch where you're going because you're going to run into people, right? So what happens the first time he runs into somebody? I said, listen, little nigga, I told you already. Pay attention to where you're going. Okay. He said, yeah, okay. All right, cool. So second time, he bumps into this lady. She looked at me real crazy. I looked at her real crazy. I said, I understand he fucked up, but he's a child. Keep walking. I'm sorry. Keep your ass walking. She kept walking. So the third time, we're going down the escalator, right? And he's all into it. And I'm just looking. I'm just waiting for it to happen. You know, you get to the bottom of the escalator where the stair thingy meets the little bump and shit. So he falls flat on his face. Okay. So I look. He looks at me. I look at him. Is he bleeding? No, he's not bleeding. Nothing's wrong. And he gets up and starts to play it. I snatched that fucking thing, the fucking phone from him. Little man start raising his voice at me. I'm like, my instant reaction was like, I felt the fucking Lucifer possess me real quick. I was about to, and then I was like, okay, hold on, he's 6. Dial it back a little bit.
1975.
Oh, bro, if this was a different time, he might have got slapped, like real shit. I thought about it, but I was like, I did think about it, but I was like, man, that didn't do good for my youth because now every time my mom does this, I flinch.
Nowadays, you hit a kid, turn to a hashtag. So you got
hashtag Panama Red, hashtag beating his kids, hashtag jail, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag Adrian Peterson.
Now hold on.
Go to jail.
This brings up a good point. Now this is completely off topic for what we wanted to do on the show today. But do we think that? And I'm not saying hitting your kids is like right, depending on the circumstance. But do we think the fact that people not hitting their kids anymore is a result of some of these youngins back talking now a lot more than they used to?
100%. 100%. So I feel strongly about this, right? I do to a certain extent, and I think the idea I heard from someone else, and I kind of latched onto the same thing. I can't remember where I got it from, but children to a certain extent should talk back. Stay with me on this, right? You want your children to be confident individuals, right? Now you have to allow them. You allow a certain amount of pushback, because if you don't allow that, right, they will then not be confident when they get older, because if they can't talk to you that way, you think they go out and talk to other people, they're not going to talk to other people any type of way, because they're the fear you instill the fear of God in them, right? Now, and when it comes to beating your kids, now I don't think people should be like my mama. My mama was
fuck out these kids.
Olympic. Let me feel me on this. Olympic level ass whooping giver. I'm talking about gold medal, consecutive years whooping that ass. My mom used to fuck me up, okay? And that's all right. Like, I remember when I hit this little girl, man, I think I was like 7, 8 years old. And this little girl fucked up my science project.
You used to hit women?
Bro, I was 7 or 8 years old. The fuck you mean? No, I don't hit women. Bro, even to this age, bro, if I ever hit let me give you an example. When I was in the army, this chick I was dating accused me of hitting her, right? I wasn't worried about the army. I wasn't worried about what her family would do. The first thought that came to my mind is, if my mama finds out and believes that she gonna fuck me up. That's how afraid I was, bro. I'm a grown ass man trained to kill.
Everybody's mama
and-
whooping his ass.
And I was like, and I told my mama, and she was like, I'm coming to Germany. I was like, Ma, I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. I didn't do shit. Please don't beat me. I didn't do shit. My
This
mama
man had to beg. His
Yo,
mama.
I don't fear nothing. My mama raises her hand. I flinch. Like real shit. Real shit. Like, nah, come on, ma. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to scare me? Don't threaten me with a gun or a knife. Say you're going to call my mama. Then I'm going to start acting right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do think some of these kids need their ass whooped, bro.
You
Some
know
of
who
these
should have
kids-
gotten whooped as a kid?
Donald Trump.
Major Green Taylor, because I just pulled it up.
Bro,
She,
her mama
she
should have
looks-
swallowed her.
Well, that too. Well, either way, should have been beat, should have been aborted, whatever.
What'd you
She
pull
looked-
up though, Hunter?
She looks like I knew she looked familiar. She looked like long lost sister Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. Yeah. But
That's crazy.
They both have
Marjorie
hurt
Taylor
full
Greene.
faces, but
I felt that. Oh shit.
Marjorie Taylor Greene looks like she eat ass.
Wrong
She
with that?
eats ass. 100%. 100% she eat ass.
Is she any good at it though? I don't think she'd be very good at eating that.
ew,
she
why
was-
would anyone want to be near that?
No,
Hey,
she would.
you know-
Man, nigga, shut up. Matt would hit it.
Matt, I'm so glad you brought
She
this
looks
up.
like. Why the fuck would I want to fuck someone that looks like Sarah Jessica Parker?
She
Goddamn.
looks like a
Yeah, Sarah
dude.
Jessica Parker's ugly, bro. She's not even cute white.
This looks like a dude.
That's
She looks like
that's
Stone Cold
transgender
Steve
right
Austin
there.
with
Like,
long
look
hair.
at
That's
her
what she look
neck,
like.
bro. Why her neck?
Oh,
looks
you,
so
you don't
strong?
respect the goat Stone Cold like that. You do
I'm
not
Sorry,
respect
she
the goat
look
like
like
that.
Stone Cold. She looked like Stone Cold.
First off, we're going to talk
Hell
about
no.
wrestling goats. Stone Cold is not
Um,
it. Okay. First off.
No, but Matt, I'm glad you brought this up because when it comes to like beating your kids, I'm like for it and I'm not for it. And I'm for it because like was I hit as a kid? Yes, I was hit as a kid.
Everybody was. My mom used to
Everyone
beat
hit
my
a
ass
kid,
with a
you
wooden
know?
spoon. She's
My
Italian.
mom, yeah,
You're
you know,
lucky.
I've been slapped, I've been spanked with the hand, with the
I got the
belt,
belt.
with
yeah.
the spoon.
Y'all
You know, I've
lucky.
been knocked out of a chair a couple times before.
I've been
You know,
chewed up, spit out,
listen,
boot off
it's
stage, all
happened,
that.
man. But I remember when I was in high school, we had this conversation one time in one of my classes, and one of the white girls, and she, of course, she said some bullshit, and I had to go off on it. We were talking about beating their kids, right? And the first thing she says is, "I know Dante would beat his kids," and I'm like, "You damn right." I was like, "Your parents should have beat your ass too, clearly."
Yeah.
And
There's some racist. That's some
Obviously-
racist connotation behind that.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna be honest with
obviously,
you.
I don't. Well, she didn't say that because I was racist. She just didn't like me, which was
But
fine.
why would she say it towards you specifically? If it wasn't a
No, he
race
said
thing?
because she didn't like him. So
No,
we're
she didn't
not
like
gonna
me.
pull
She
the
didn't
race
like me.
card. We're just
She
gonna
ain't
go
pull
with
the race
that.
card. Nah,
You never know.
At least
You know,
I
I'm
Oh,
know.
you're probably right, man. You're probably right.
I'm outspoken. I say some wild shit. But when I went back at her, and it's like I'd never been like so just open about something like this in front of people. I don't know what I was on that day. I must have been on something. I didn't do drugs back in high school, but
Colombian
I was
cocaine.
like 95% of you white kids in this classroom should have had your ass beat when you was kids.
Facts.
And I mean that in all intents and purposes. All these motherfucking school shooters we got out here.
Mm-hmm.
Those numbers could deplete. If some of you white kids will get your fucking ass beat. I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. The way white kids are parented these days specifically shows me why y'all need your asses beat. Some white kids, I've seen them talk back to their parents in ways I've never, ever, ever imagined. I would never
Yo.
like curse out my parents. I would
Yo.
never, yo, go fuck yourself. Yo, suck my dick. Yo, fuck you, mom. Do the fuck I want. Like, it's crazy to me how white kids act with their parents and black kids act with their parents.
We ain't gonna
When black
say
kids- when black kids grow up and they end up being delinquents or doing some bullshit, there's a lot that dives into it, the community and the environment. But a lot of times they're coming from single parent households, right? But when it goes to two parent household, most two parent black homes, these kids turn out fine. You know, they go to good schools, do what they got to do, they're good. But how come when you got white kids who come from money, come from good two parent households, you know, and they go out into the world, or as they get older, they're just arrogant little fucks. Like they could do whatever they want and say
So
whatever they
do
want.
we-
Why?
do
Because
we
that
think
shit, they get away with that shit in their house. They get away with that
Do
shit
we-
in the home.
I got a feeling it's because their parents wasn't the ones that raised them, though.
probably.
That too.
the like a lot. Some of these, since we're talking about white people, I'm saying that some of the white folks that I've come across that are this way. It's just the sense of entitlement that just drives me absolutely insane, right?
Yes.
All these entitled young people that are coming into the coming of age and being adults, like I'm afraid for the world. I'm afraid for especially the US. Like it's wild just being at a distance and watching the Broadway show that is the United States of America. It's a dumpster fire because we've raised a generation of young people and told them, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
You're special. You know what?
No, you
You're
ain't.
a winner.
The white,
It's okay. You lost. Here's a trophy for you. You know what I'm saying? And instead of telling these motherfuckers, hey, little nigga, you fucking lost. Do better next time. You don't like losing? Fucking go practice
dude,
so you can be better.
I see it every day. You know, y'all know I'm a basketball coach. I deal with little white kids and their parents 4 or 5 times a week.
God
and
bless you.
this is no knock against them. Listen, it is a very hard job dealing with these white kids' parents. I ain't gonna lie. But when it comes to the AAU game, everyone knows the game's different. It's much faster. It's a different type of pace. And when I'm dealing with these parents, they come from a travel basketball background where parents are the coaches. Parents pick the teams. You know, everything is run through the parents and their kids. Once the kids are out of the white kids, once the white kids are out of the parents' control, it's a completely different thing for them. We'll play games and we'll get our ass beat by 40, and these kids will be sitting over here crying. Why are they still pressing? They're up by 35. There's 10 minutes left in the game. We're getting our ass beat. What else do you expect them to do? Sit back?
Yeah.
You know, when we go to tournaments and I don't know, say parents are being like extra loud and rambunctious. It's always the black parents being loud as shit, being crazy. That's normal. They're like, oh, they're being so disrespectful to our kids. I can't believe they're yelling stuff while they're shooting free throws. Like, bitch, this is not the suburbs. No one's sitting at the free throw line. All the fans are going like,
But
shh. It's because growing up, especially in sports, I feel like sports is where we see that divide. That's where we see that divide. Growing up in the suburbs, I don't know if you know about this, Mike. When I go to basketball games, only in white neighborhoods you'll see this. When they shoot free throws, everyone in the gym gets silent. Like they start doing this. Shh. You go to the black neighborhoods. The black neighborhood, they banging on the bleachers. They screaming the N-word. They cursing and everything.
If I can interject
real quick, entitlement that everything has to be perfect just for them.
If you want to see, if the goal of anything, not saying that everybody's going to be NBA players or anything, or professionals for that matter, but the goal is to prepare them for the next level, AAU to high school ball, college ball, NBA, right? And that's the ultimate goal. You think, especially if you go to a big school, Duke, North Carolina, you know, these big schools, right? You think they're going to stop and whisper for you? You think they're going to stop and little Timmy's at the free throw line. Let's get quiet. Nah, bro, they gonna cuss at you. You got dudes in the back of the hoop fucking with their shirts all jiggling the titties and all that shit. Like, bro, they don't give a fuck. You want to talk about obscenities that they're gonna say to you, bro? Like, let's be real. Especially in the NBA when you got people like coming at Russell Westbrook, like he's famously been antagonized by fans and things like that. Whoa, he's been playing decently.
Yeah, I know he's been playing. I'm just saying that's what they're calling him.
But you know what I'm saying? So this little thing, like you need to shield your children, like you shield them in your home to raise them, give them proper coping mechanisms. That way, when they're out in the world, these things don't faze them. That way, when they're out in the world, you know what? They're getting teased. You know what can stop? Teach this little motherfucker how to fight. Instead of having him to go home and get a gun, I guarantee he knocks out that one little fucker. And I'm not saying violence is the answer. Okay.
Sometimes
I'm not promoting violence, but you know what? Sometimes it's
situational. It's what it is. It's
exactly.
Situational.
It is, because I told my little man, he got into some shit at school, and some little kid said some Nazi shit to him, right? And my little man dealt with him. Okay, now as his parent, fucking ain't right. He did good shit. Now, what I told to him was, I said, listen, man, I don't want you going around fighting people. If they say something to you, ignore them, get a parent, do what you got to do to avoid getting into a fight. And if he touches you, you have the green light from your father to fuck them up. And I will deal with it, because then it's different. Then someone's touching you and doing shit they're not supposed to. They fucking touch you, break his motherfucking pinky finger. I don't give a shit.
Listen,
Do what you gotta do.
Rule. There's one rule.
Don't touch him.
If you gonna throw a punch, just don't miss. Don't miss.
Which is why I spent the past week. I was like, my little man, I saw him. He came at me like he wanted to play fight, and he came and he used to put his hands up and his elbows were out here. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, man, what you doing? No. You trying to get fucked up? So I taught him something. Guarantee I call you right now. See him throw a punch. Little man can throw a punch now. I mean, with his right hand, his left hand look trash, but we're gonna work on it. But this is, I don't condone violence, but some people just think they can do and say whatever and expect not to get their ass beat. You try me and mine if you want to. I promise you're gonna get.
We had a really racist dude in one of these frats back when I was at school, and he said some wild shit. The N-word. I had one of my boys in my fraternity back at the time, and he wasn't even Muslim. Literally not even Muslim. Mediterranean, but he was just fair skinned, like darker skinned.
Hold on, sir. I need to talk about your ignorance real quick.
What?
I need to, because I'm a righteous fellow. What does a Muslim look like?
No. He was the joke. It was supposed to be as if like he was like a Middle Eastern Muslim. That's so the comment that he made.
So he wasn't of Middle Eastern descent.
No, don't start with me. Don't fucking start.
I am. Let him tell the story. Let him tell the story because he didn't finish.
No. Because we get mad at people who miscategorize us.
We're leaving a party, and as we're leaving the party, dude's behind us. He was like, "You fucking Muslim terrorist, fuck! You fucking Osama bin Laden looking fuck!" Like he just kept going on and on. Like literally, first of all, the dude he was talking to, this motherfucker's huge, like huge, 6'5", 275, huge ass motherfucker. He was a thrower. Motherfucker was big, like drunk. You can't control him. He's like one of those big motherfuckers that can't control his strength. He doesn't know his own strength, which makes it even scarier. But that wasn't the first racial encounter I had with this kid who was saying those things. And the wild thing to me is that every single time he did something, me and two of my other friends had a chance to beat his ass. But why didn't I beat his ass? Because I knew the kid had money. And I knew he'd lawyer up if something ever happened. But that's a damn fucking shame. But it shows the power construct, because him as this white, rich boy, who drives to school in a Mercedes, he's in, one of the rich white frats, he gets away with everything. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to. He felt that he could say those things and get away with it and nothing would happen to him.
You should have beat his ass.
Nothing would happen to him. And that's the thing that fucked me up, because I was like, yo, I could fuck him up. He was a little midget too. Like it'd have been slow. I'd have kicked him in the throat. I ain't gonna lie, I'd have kicked him in the throat. If I would have done that, I'm going to jail.
No, not necessarily.
I'm going to jail.
Matt and Hunter.
Yes.
That's me.
How many times have y'all witnessed racism in your life?
Oh shit.
I witnessed it about 3-4 times.
What'd you do?
Oh, not what I did. It's just what other people were saying.
No. Meaning, like, same question to Matt. What'd you do? Like when you saw it happening, what'd you do?
I don't know if I've ever seen it. That's the problem.
Well, one of them happened when I was at work, so I was putting in a pickle there.
It's curious.
This guy was being belligerent. Like this white guy was being belligerent.
Love those.
And this black guy was trying to get gas, and he had like some issue with his card or something. And then the white guy behind him was getting irritated with it. And he's just like, he looks at me and he made some racist comment at the guy, and he looks at me and he's like, "Oh, can I just get my smoke so I could get out of here?" And I'm just like, in a pickle, because the black guy's talking back at him, then he's talking back at the black guy, and it just turns into argument. And then the black guy pushes him, and he's like, "Bro, don't fucking talk to me. I told you stop, but you want to keep going." And he just walked down. I was like, "Oh, okay, fair enough."
I'm not gonna lie, that story sucked.
But that's like the only time it's happened. That's the most recent time that happened.
My point is, which is why, like, even with Dante telling his story real quick, I understand the point that he was trying to make. My thing is, we hate it when people say certain things about us in a certain way, right? So we should, Dante, my nigga, we shouldn't do that ourselves. That's my hope, because Muslims can be Asian, white, black. Muslim is a religion, so it can be anything. So I just want to put that out there and say that, because
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And then my thing to white folk who witness racism and don't do anything, shame on you.
I hate y'all.
Shame on
I really
you.
do.
Real shit. Really do. Because if I was around a bunch of niggas and they were coming at the white boy in an incorrect way, I would correct these motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's my whole thing. See, white people need to hold themselves accountable.
No, I agree with that. And I feel bad that I can't answer that question, because I can't really recall any time I've been there for it.
That's a good thing. You shouldn't you shouldn't want to experience racism.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You're correct. But my point is, I also don't have a great memory. So it's like, I can't remember any time that I've been present for something like that. I don't know whether I want to share this particular story, but I have been one particular time that I was guilty of doing something really fucking bad not to a buddy of mine, but just in his presence. So I'll say the same story. Fuck it. If people have an opinion about it, for me, know that I regret
Tell the fucking story.
Yes, I will. Fuck off. All right. So I was playing Battlefield with some buddies of mine. Two of them were from Ireland. Yeah, right. Two of them were from Ireland. One of them was black. The black one is like one of my best friends of all time. I've known him for well over 10 years at this point, maybe more. So I was getting pissed at the game. Some shit was going down. And I just fucking yelled out the N-word with the hard R for whatever fucking reason. I don't know what. Yeah, I know. Listen,
but you
hear me
didn't have
out.
The pass.
No.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Listen,
oh no!
Listen.
Oh no!
No! Let me speak. Let me tell this story, because I'm going to explain.
Put myself on mute.
Yeah, put yourself on mute, because I need to explain the story. I don't know why I said it. This was like years ago. This was several years ago now. I don't know why I did it. I don't know where it came from. So I said it, and then I remember that my black friend's in the party with us, and I'm like, "Oh shit, Jemias. I am so," and he was looking at Matt, don't even go there. Don't even say nothing. I'm like, dude, I am so fucking sorry. And like, we talked about it, and I told him, like, dude, I don't know where the fuck that even came from. And I haven't said it since. He and I don't even talk about it anymore, because he knows I fucking feel awful. I feel terrible.
You should.
Yes, I do. And even telling this story, I get emotional about it, because I feel fucking terrible, because that man, my buddy Jemias, is like my brother. That's my brother right there. And I feel fucking terrible that I ever even did that. So I know he's going to listen to this episode in one way, shape, or form. And he knows I still feel fucking terrible about it, because I still think about it every now and again, and I feel like shit.
You know something? I'm glad you brought that up.
That story was hilarious. That was funny.
It's not funny, though. It's not funny, though. You think it's funny, but it's not. I feel like shit.
But it's not funny. I know what you mean. But so I play video games as well, often enough, and you know, I particularly like to play multiplayer Call of Duty, because I be shitting on people, and they like to say the word nigger. They like to say it, and I've always found it interesting. Like, why? So why nigger? Like, they do something wrong. Oh, nigger. And they fuck up and they get killed. Oh, nigger. Like, wait a minute. What if a white boy's like killing you? Like, what's the whole reasoning behind it? I just don't understand. Like,
now, the thing is with Battlefield, like, Mike, that I'm always in a chat party. Like, I'm never really in game chat. So like, the other team can't fucking hear me anyway. So it's just me and my Irish buddies and my black friend, and that's all we had. And you know, when I said it, my Irish buddies were like kind of being dickheads about it, like, oh, look at you, you said the blah blah blah. Like they're Irish, they're gonna fucking dog on you for shit like that. But then I'm like trying to atone for the sins that I just did, and they're like being dickheads about it. And my one black friend's like looking at me like, Matt, just don't even say anything, man.
Did you get your 15 lashes for that?
I should get 15 lashes for that.
You should.
I should. Listen,
beat you like Django did that massa.
Oh yeah,
and fucking
Listen,
beat him.
I deserve it. I deserve it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it. And I don't know where it came from. I just fucking said it for the sake of saying it. I wasn't calling anybody it either. I just fucking said it, which feels even worse because I wasn't even directing it towards anybody.
You know what's funny?
It's just sensitive. It's just a sensitive topic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I'll be candid about this. My best friend is Asian, very Asian, like Chinese and Korean. Not North Korean though, South. Make that clear.
Korean motherfucker.
It's Korean. No, it's no. I said that. I say that because if he ever met you, he would say that. He's like South, not North.
That's a man that has a sense of humor right there.
Did you hey, oh, how you doing? I'm Korean. North or South? Oh, so you didn't defect? You didn't defect. Okay, cool. So you didn't escape and run away from me.
Yeah.
Oh, we're similar. You ran away from ran away too?
Him being like Asian, I think people find it weird that he's like my best friend. But like we've been best friends. We come from two very different cultures, but like my boy is like Justin is so down with the culture. Like I mean, like Justin's been invited to the cookout.
Is his last name Kim?
Chan
or Ho?
Chan. Justin Chan. Yes, Justin Chan.
That's Korean.
Well, you just said he was Chinese,
half
right?
Korean.
Yeah.
Half Chinese, half Korean.
Oh, okay, Chinese. There you go.
Half Korean. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So
Hong
growing
Kong?
up, as we've gotten older,
Shanghai,
nigga, I don't know.
Beijing,
Don't know.
Shenzhen.
It's Chinese. Listen. He's got the squinty eyes. Okay. He does.
Oh, so he's the reason we have the China virus. Okay, thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is getting off the rails.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
I just wanted to,
Yeah, he might be the reason we got the Kung flu. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Mhm.
But I won't hold you. He's my best friend. Does he say the N-word? Yes. Does it bother me? No. But here's
Does
the
he
thing.
say nigga?
He says nigga. Yes, nigga.
Oh.
nigga. Yeah. That don't
I got
bother
my
me.
friends that say nigga.
But here's the thing. When it comes to that, is there an N-word pass? Yeah. If you're friends with a black dude, they might let you say it. But the thing is you have to know when and where to use that pass. Okay? Because I have some gay friends that will allow me to call them faggot and they won't give a shit. But I'm not going to say that to some random gay person I don't know. Yes, it's a term of endearment. We all know that. But it's also individualized. I'm not bothered by it.
Is that word a term of endearment? Because the only time I've ever, so growing up, we used to call everybody fag, right? We said it. I'm going to say it. Just for the sake of conversation, I'm going to say it. Now, here in 2023, it's a word that you don't say. But like when we were kids, somebody get too, hey man, don't be fag, bro. What's wrong with you? They don't touch me. It's like retard. We don't say retard anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We should
It's one
still
of
keep
those
saying
words.
that, to be honest.
Who says that? I don't say retard.
Nigga, I
Like-
do.
I do.
I had people get, oh, that motherfucker retarded. Wait, what? Why would you? Oh my god, why are you saying that? Like, oh my god, you said the retard word. He's mentally disabled. The motherfucker retarded. Damn it! Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
It's tough for me because my sister's a teacher and she gets really touchy about that subject.
Well,
the teachers get really touchy about that
Tell
subject.
little Mish to calm down. Tell little Mish to calm down.
It makes it
Tell her grow 5
who the hell
inches.
who the hell is gonna be like, oh bro, that's really mentally disabled? Man, like, no, it's fucking retarded. Like,
It's like,
I don't say it anymore. I don't say it.
You know what it
retarded.
reminds me of? It reminds me of that George Carlin skit. It's like the whole explaining of shell shock to post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah.
How they just completely just numb down the word to make it sound better. Like,
That motherfucker shell shock. You done see some shit. Like you seen some shit. I done seen some shit, man. Let me get some crack too while I'm at it. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Colombian cocaine, it's back. It's back.
You were taking some bumps. I'm telling you, you've been taking some bumps.
He's been taking bumps.
Yes, look at you.
He won't confirm it. He will confirm it, but it says it all over his face.
Yes, bro, it's okay.
Listen, we know about them Camden parties, okay? We know all about them.
No,
Camden
they ain't doing
parties.
coke at Camden.
I think we do
weed everywhere. They got bitches, weed, and 40s. That's what they got.
Smoke weed and drink
Bitches, weed, and some old E.
Like that's literally all I do.
I wonder if people still drink that shit.
Tequila.
Hey Dante, y'all still drink old E in the hood? You light skinned motherfucker?
No.
Why not?
No one drinks beer, period. We ain't drinking no 40s, bro. No.
What you drinking?
No,
You're drinking Hennessy?
No.
Hennessy?
No, I haven't.
Garbage
I
ass
haven't had
shit.
Hennessy in years.
I hate Hennessy. You know what kills me, man? When I be going out to these clubs, right? So niggas over here drink Hennessy, and by default, because niggas drink Hennessy, bitches drink Hennessy, and then they be like, I got some Hennessy at the house, bitch. I don't drink Hennessy. Hennessy is disgusting.
I just saw a fucking video on TikTok about this.
Huh?
What?
I just saw a fucking video on TikTok about this. It was a black guy taking a white girl to his house. And
yes,
you know what I'm talking about. So it's like, I'll have some Hennessy and Coke. And he's like, how do you know I have Hennessy? He's like, I've only ever dated black guys.
Yeah. That's like asking me, do you want the fried chicken? Nah, bitch, I want the sauteed chicken with some rice and beans. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the fried chicken with the mac and cheese.
I want it seasoned.
Yeah. You best believe you better season that shit.
You know what?
At minimum 7 different spices.
Yeah, you know it's funny. One of my white friends, she doesn't know this, but every time I go to her crib, I go into her cabinet, just to check what's in there. And she's always like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just looking for snacks." In reality, I'm looking for seasoning because I eat there sometimes. I gotta make sure I'm getting the right nourishment on my season, the right flavor. The seasoning is being put in my food.
Salt, pepper, and some garlic to add flavor.
Yo, you know, listen, all white people. Salt and pepper is not enough. All you need is some garlic powder, some onion powder,
some smoked paprika.
And if you want to get funky with, get some adobo and some Lawry's, and you good.
Yeah, put that Larry's in there, girl.
Doesn't sound like that.
Put some of that Lawry's on there.
As the old saying goes, to kind of wrap this episode up because we're gonna be running long. As the old saying goes, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't season.
That's right. All right, Matt, take us to church, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out episode 35 of the Bromigos podcast. You can find us on a multitude of different podcast platforms: Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeart. Make sure you rate the fucking show so we know how you feel about us, because we want to improve the show for you, motherfuckers. Twitter, Bromigos Pod. Instagram, the Bromigos Pod. TikTok, the Bromigos Podcast. Facebook, the Bromigos Pod as well. And Dante, tell them about the YouTube, my guy.
Yeah, I mean,
we're back on the YouTube grind.
Yeah, we're back on the YouTube grind. I mean, honestly, y'all should really tune into YouTube. It really just helps us out. You know, I know it's hard to look at somebody's face for that long, but play it on YouTube while you're playing video games, something, you know, just show support. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
And of course, check out our show on Full Swap Radio, our syndication site, Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time.
All right, well, Mike's on daddy duty. We're going to let him do his thing. We're going to catch y'all next week, all right? Oh, and we got a special guest, so stay.
Yeah, almost forgot about it.
Bye.
Stay tuned. Yo, little man want to speak his mind? That's how we going to end it. Peace, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the Bromigos podcast.
Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Avita! That's okay! She'll be back. Another